Hey guys, CadwellPlays here, and today we are doing a video. If you do enjoy, please smash a like and subscribe, and let's get on into the video. So today, I've done the best I can on this one, so don't apologise to me. We'll get up the teams that are going to the World Cup in this game. The ones aren't on FIFA, we'll tell you now. So the only group that is right is Russia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt and Uruguay. This one. Group B is Portugal, Iran, Morocco and Spain, but we haven't got that. We've got Spain, Portugal, Peru and Australia. Group C, we've got Denmark, France, Argentina and Iceland. Group D, Brazil, Switzerland, Germany and Mexico. Group E, England, Belgium, Switzerland and Poland. They're not the real groups, by the way. And Group F is the one I'm going to talk about now. Group F has a couple of teams like Nigeria, Costa Rica. So just to quickly whittle down this for you, if I had a pen, I would tell you, but sadly I don't. Nigeria, Costa Rica, and Serbia are Venezuela, Bosnia, and Cameroon in this sense. Then the next group we have is no other teams. So do we have Germany? Oh, we don't. Oh, we do. There they are. That group's pretty much the same in that group there. It is pretty similar. Yeah. And then group G is got Paraguay as Panama, Tunisia as South Africa, and then Senegal and Japan as some of the other teams in that group as well. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this, and yeah, let's go and sim our first lot and get after the group stages and talk about that. So then guys, let's take a look at the groups after the 6 games they played. I sadly said they can play all 3 teams twice, so it was a bit longer than expected there guys, but anyway. So in the first group, this is the only group that was actually like the group in the World Cup. Russia won it with 15 points and Uruguay second, so Egypt and Saudi Arabia are out. Group B, Portugal and Spain are in it still. Australia and Peru are out. Just to tell you, I'm with Liam now to say hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
You were with me before, but
he's here now.
hello then, guys.
Anyway, he's here with us right now. But anyway, in Group C, did I say Group B? Yeah, I did. Australia and Peru are out. Peru got no wins. Peru got no points or anything. Peru lost 6, got 2 goals, and against 16 goals. Wow, that's a shocking result for Peru. But anyway, they are small. France, Argentina in Group C go through. Denmark and Iceland go out. Iceland only got 1 point, so unlucky them. But in real life, anything can happen with Iceland. Anything can happen with any of these teams. In Group D, Brazil and Germany go through. Mexico and Switzerland don't go through, so sadly that's not good for them. In Group E, England and Belgium go through. Poland and Switzerland don't go through. They don't. Their Group F, Venezuela and Colombia go through. So just tell you that Venezuela are Nigeria. Nigeria have gone through. If I didn't tell that earlier, if I said a different team, I actually meant it was Nigeria. Sorry about that, guys. I might be crazy and messed up there, but I have said that. In Group F, Wales went through, and Paraguay went through. Went through, but Paraguay, Panama, and Wales are Japan. So well done them too. And in Group H, Romania and Finland went through, and that is Tunisia and Senegal go through. So let's have a look at, before we do get into anything else quickly, the top goal scorers. Of course, Belgium's Hazard and Andorra for Romania get the 5 goals. So then it's Mertens in third with 4. Loads of teams with 4. Iceland, I don't get this, had Sigurdsson with 4 goals. Still couldn't find anywhere there. One of the next best team on that list, who I think are best, are Spain with Costa with 3. So yeah, very interesting that is there. We'll come back then. I'll be back in a second with some more look at the World Cup. So then guys, the tournament has finished. Let's see where your team that went through finished. So if I didn't tell you, this were the games that all the teams were playing in the round of 16, and it's a shock. Brazil won the World Cup. Now, it's not really a shock. Brazil, I think, have got a good enough team to win the World Cup. France came second, so well done, France. They don't do a third place game, but if there was a third place game, it would between Colombia and and Germany. I think Germany would have probably won that. So I think Germany would have probably conferred if they had the third place game, but they didn't. So let's take a look at the rest of the games from 16 into the final. And this is the only one we're going to do this with. The rest of them we're just going to tell you who comes in the semis and who wins the games in the final, just to tell you that there. So, and some shocker results as well. So in the round of 16, Venezuela, Nigeria played Argentina and only lost 2-1. So wow, that's a really good result for them. Uruguay lost 3-1 to Germany. Wales lost 3-0 to Brazil, and they won the World Cup though. Japan there lost 3-0 to Brazil. Not bad result for Japan, really. It's not. And then Romania played Panama. Romania did there. I can't remember who that is they're playing, but well, give me 1 second. Actually, let me find out as we go to the groups, because I'm trying to find out on the groups here for you who that was, who they played. Yeah, Paraguay. They played Paraguay. There they did, and yeah. So it was Senegal versus Panama, and Senegal lost. And Senegal lost to Panama 4-3 on penalties. So yeah, that's a shocker there. On the other side, England beat a big shocker as well. England beat Portugal 1-0, 2-1. Sorry, 2-1. So well done them. Spain, definitely. I thought Spain would beat Tunisia, and they did. They beat them 3-1. I can't believe that France won 3-1 against Belgium, but they did. And yeah, nothing else really too surprising on that list there. So yeah, we're going to do another 3 of these guys just to see what happens. Let's go into the next one. So then guys, let's look at the goal scorers for Cup 2. Spain got Costa with 7 goals, was your top goal scorer in the World Cup. Anyone from the final, I'm just going to tell you now, finished lower than 4th. So anyone from 4th above, you will rank out of the rankings here. We'll cut out of this here. So let's have a look at this here. Look at that. It was Uruguay v Russia in the final. Who won? Uruguay did 1-0. So in your third place game, just to tell you, it would have been England versus France. That'd be a cracking game, that would have been. And I think England may have just won it, but France, I think, have a really good team. I think they could have actually snatched that. So yeah, some teams that come into this, which I haven't already said before, I'm going to say now. So let's look at the other shockers who've come into this for the first time. So first time into the round of 16 is Ecuador, who were Costa Rica. So Costa Rica, they went in there and Russia beat them 2-0. So well done them. And come in as well is South Africa, which is Iran. Very well done to Iran to get this far in the World Cup as well. Playing England, and they lost 3-0, but still a good run for them. The ones shockers of the tournament, the ones that I thought wouldn't do well, were Russia. I didn't put them into this, but in real life, if you haven't already known, I predicted that Brazil were going to win the World Cup, and your shocks, your outsiders will be Russia. They're my outsiders for the World Cup to do well in the World Cup. So yeah, let's go on to 3 and see what happens. So then guys, we have just finished the third one of these. Before we do get into looking at the World Cup and who got the highest goals and who in the final game were up in the rank in the order of the games that are highest and lowest scorers, we're going to ask Liam here, what do you think in real life will be your predictions for the real life World Cup, Liam?
France, Germany in the final, and I've got Germany to win it.
Okay, so he predicts France, Germany in the final, Germany to win, guys. I, as a person here, don't know. I think it'll be Germany, Brazil in the final, and Brazil will win it. Germany will come second, and my outside shot, as I've already said, is Russia coming in. So in this look here, we'll look at the teams. The teams that got through to the final are in the top 2 here. We've got Uruguay, and we've got Cavani with 9 and Lallana with 9. Acuna, a player anyway from Argentina, gets 8 goals, and from Germany, Schürrle gets 5. Ecuador gets 6, which is wow. Valencia for Ecuador. So Costa Rica, they say, I know it's different in this game, but they would say Costa Rica would get the 5th highest goals in the World Cup. I know that's not really true, but let's have a look then at who actually won the World Cup and all that. They played extra time and went to penalties, and Argentina won it. Here they did. Just to tell you, of the 3 times we have played so far, it's been all in South America. The teams in South America are pretty much dominating this so far. Uruguay, Brazil, and Argentina have been dominating this so far. Let's take a look at the other games in the group. I don't think, quote me if I'm wrong, I don't think that South Korea are in the game, but if they are, don't know. I don't think I am right. But anyway, let's have a look at this here. An outsider who's already got through, a team that got through to this round of 16 for I think the first time is Switzerland. Well done, Switzerland there. Very good there, but they lost 1-0 to Croatia, so unlucky them. And again, Wales came through, so Wales and Japan, they're through again. Japan played Spain, and Spain won 2-1. And for the first time, Cameroon are through, and they lost 4-0. So South Korea lost 4-0 to Germany. And a shocker here, but it is Senegal beat France 1-0 in the round of 16 as well. Well done them. Another game which is an easy game, I would say, which is Costa Rica, and then lost 2-1 in the next round to the winners, Argentina. So yeah, let's go on to the fourth one, and I will talk a little bit more in depth for this one, and then yeah, that'll be it. Now guys, I've noticed a pattern in this World Cup that I think maybe won't be recognised in the actual World Cup. It may not, but this is the comparison. Russia have won their group 4 times in a row. That's the comparison I'm going to give you here. Oh, I can't believe it. Russia have won their group 4 times in a row, which is unbelievable. But anyway, this is what EA have predicted, so it's not what I predict. So in real life, Russia may not do this, may flaw, but anyway, that's what they've done. Yeah, and the other groups, Bulgaria, my goodness me, Bulgaria have gone through in the groups there. So interesting that Bulgaria have gone through. Again, Colombia have gone through. England are out, 8 points. They won 2, drawn 2, lost 2, which is really, really, really weird. Poland won the group. Wow, that's a surprise. And yeah, the rest of the groups pretty much. Another shock as well, that Argentina did not get through the groups. Denmark got through the groups instead of Argentina. That's another one, and that's pretty much it. The rest of the groups are pretty much similar to normal. There they were. So that's kind of the groups, and let's look at the actual games. So here they are, the games here. Denmark got through to play in the semi-finals. Surprised they are. Now Denmark in the semi-finals would have played Portugal for the 3rd game, and I would have think Denmark would have won that because of the look of the results there. In the final, it's Spain who win. So it's typical. It's pretty much teams that have already won a World Cup before, except I don't know if Liam knows or not, but I don't think Uruguay have won a World Cup before.
Don't know.
I may be wrong, but I don't think Uruguay have won a World Cup before. But anyway, they are.
Wait, didn't they win it in 1930?
I will just look it up for you. I'll look it up.
And
But
1960, no. 1913, 1934.
I don't know, but anyway.
Yeah, they did. They won it in 1930 and 1950.
Yeah, so Uruguay World Cup wins 1950 and 1930. So yeah, they have won the World Cup then. So all the teams that are here right now have won a World Cup, who have won the game, so pretty much that's easy. But let's have a look at the teams again who came through again. So as we can see there, Russia beat Cameroon. So Russia beat South Korea 2-0. And really interesting game there. I still can't believe that Portugal are a really bad team in this cup, because they are. No offense, they have been really bad in this. They've only managed to get to 2 semi-finals I think so far out of the 4, which is not bad. But yeah, they didn't manage to get out of the group once, which I think is quite annoying. I thought they would go to the final or not, but they haven't. They played Costa Rica and only won 4-3 on penalties. So aren't the best of teams. They're not there. They are not, which is a real big surprise. It is, and I still can't believe they only managed just to not get through on penalties. Which anyway, I think says a lot. It does about a team. It does. But another shock as well is that Serbia got through. So Bulgaria, by the way, guys, if I didn't tell you earlier, they are Serbia, and they got through to the round of 16, coming second in their group. I think I told you that anyway, or maybe won their group. I can't remember now. Let's have a look. Actually, let's have a look at this. Yeah, they won their group and Wales came second. So yeah, very interesting. Well done for them. They lost 2-1 in the round of 16, but still got an extra game to play instead of going home quite early, like England did against Belgium, and they won it. And Belgium has sadly lost to Spain, who won the World Cup. So can't really say much about that. You can't. Same again. Another game which actually happened in the previous game. It was Senegal versus this time France. France won 3-1 instead of losing last time they lost, which is annoying. So well done them. Very interesting to see that happen. There it was. This time, which is Romania and Wales. Again, every single time Wales have got through, they played Poland, and Poland won 2-0 and then lost 1-0 to Denmark. But so well done to Japan there, getting through most of the times there, every single time. So there you go then, guys. They're the 4 predictions that EA here predicted. So as I tell you now, the first game was Uruguay, second was Brazil, then it was Argentina, then this time it's Spain winning the World Cup. So they predict that's an ex-World Cup winning team. So a team that have already won the World Cup will win the World Cup again. Now, what I think they should do in the World Cup is bizarre. You guys can leave your comments of the suggestions if you think they should do it, but I'm going to tell you what I think they should do, and Liam's going to try and hear this and see if he agrees with me. But what I think they should do in the World Cup is they should put all teams like the what's it called, like Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. Just put a team in a hat in like a bowl. You pull the ball out, roll it, and say like Uruguay. Next one out, Spain, and then you pick the groups from that. Instead of picking groups where you have really good teams, really bad teams, really good teams, really bad teams in the group, you pick teams with all different abilities in the teams. It could be Spain and Brazil in the same group, and Argentina, and then Uruguay, or Spain, Argentina, Mexico and Wales in the group, and you're like, wow, Wales is not going to get through, but maybe Mexico will, if you know what I mean. So that's what I think should happen with this. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, please smash like, subscribe, and links to Liam's channel will be down in the description as well. Is there anything last thing to say, Liam?
Comment below who you think will win the World Cup.
And if you get it right, guys, if you get it right, I will shout your channel out after the World Cup. So if you get it right, we will try and praise you. I probably will. I'll try and get something arranged anyway for one of you guys if you do win. Get the predictions right. I still have Liam's predictions right down here. And then France second, you say. So that's what Liam predicts.
Germany and then
Germany and France. So I'm gonna, if Liam gets it right, we'll probably get something, or somebody else will get something. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy, please smash like, subscribe if you are new, and click the bell to get notified, and comment down below who you think should win. But anyway, from me, CadwellPlays, it is goodbye.